me introduce Ned to you. So for those of you who are new here and don't know Ned, I like to say he has wilderness in his blood. He's worked in the wilderness for so many years, and he has been so many things. I'm just going to name a couple, but his resume is very impressive. So he's been a wilderness skills instructor, wilderness EMT, been involved with the National Ski Patrol, has been involved with the United States Forest Service as a wilderness ranger, and he has also hiked the PCT, through hiked the JMT many times, and also the CDT. So with that, Ned, thank you so much for coming on, and take it away.
Yeah. Now, when I start talking, I get very animated, if you guys don't know me yet. So I have to sit on the edge of my seat. I would really like to be more comfortable, but this is just the way it is. So thank you, Carol, for the opportunity. Really, guys, this is an opportunity that I feel because of the passion in my heart that started back in 1974 when I hiked the PCT, that I wanted everybody to experience what I experienced out there. The marvel and the wonder and the amazement of being able to live day after day, sunrise, sunset, all the excitement during the day, you know, for 5.5 months or whatever it was. And it, like I said last night, it changes your life. And I want to empower you guys to enter every day the arena of exploration, really, that will open up your life. And I want you guys to be equipped to be at peace about it. Know what's coming up. Know how you're going to deal with it. Know what works and doesn't work. Feel free to refine according to what works for you. Just because I said something doesn't make it law or something. I want you guys to question authority. I want you to find out who you are, how you like to do things, and stand on your own 2 feet despite these growing pressures these days to conform to some point of view like ultralight or whatever. If you want to carry the kitchen sink, carry the damn thing. But anyway, I digress. So let me paint a picture for you. I could probably say more about me, but I'm tired of talking about me. You this morning have been camped beside a lake up in the Sierra. And last night we had a chat around the fire, and you went to your campsites and you went to bed. And this morning you got up and you grabbed some coffee and you wandered on over to hear some more. So we've got the pretty lake out there and the mountains behind it, and we're sitting under trees, and the campfire is out, but it's right there. And we can talk about anything you want to talk about in light of the issues that came up last night. So not to try to be a little Mr. Rogers like, but it is a wonderful day in the neighborhood, folks. So the biggest highlight that I think we need to delve into, and you will, because I don't want to just go on to gear and clothing and logistics and so forth, but I want to deal with the changing weather, because that's really what's happening in March and May in the Sierra, and the strategy of it all. So most people don't think of starting so early, yet there's an incredible advantage to starting early. And that is something that I like to call utilizing the secret season of entering the Sierra in May, which allows you to go slow and get to Canada, leisurely pace, stop and smell the roses every day, and let the mountains transform your life. So I'm going to basically introduce the secret season just by saying that, and that this is a time window in the Sierra where the ambient temperatures are still below freezing, which is good because you want the snow to be hard enough to support your weight when you're standing on it. And the creeks are all covered with snow bridges. You walk right across them. You don't have to worry about so nasty creek crossings that could kill you and have done so with people in the past. And yet you can get up to Tahoe around June 1st and just simply stride out into Northern California and go through it before it gets hot, and hit Oregon before the bugs get too bad, and hit Washington when it's just stellar. You know, Washington is the number two, at least for me, the number two place when people ask a thru hiker, oh my God, you did the PCT. What were your favorite places? And they do. Number one is the Sierra for me, and number two are the North Cascades. I hear that over and over and over. Maybe Carol's nodding her head. I can barely see her. There we go. And so starting early affords you to be in really, some people would say it's a little early, but you're walking on consolidated snow, which in many cases, as long as you're not post-holing and dealing with some cups, it's pretty ideal, you know? And a lot of that has to do with footwork, or not footwork, what you wear on your feet and how you use what you wear on your feet. But we'll get into that this morning. So with that said and done, I want to throw it open. Carol, I don't know how you want to do it. Do people just turn on their mics individually and or what?
Yes. So everybody is able to unmute themselves, but if you're not speaking, please stay muted just so we don't get the ambient noise.
So you guys just made it over to my camp. You've taken a seat on the logs around the fireplace and you brought your coffee with you. You've got to have something on your mind. So ask away.